The producers and distributors of Tech AV technical instructional video programs welcome you to this program in the series Electrical Cables. In this program, we shall demonstrate the procedures involved in preparing and jointing a PVC low voltage cable with a typical resin cast joint of commercial manufacture. Measurements and jointing details are usually supplied with a jointing kit. We recommend that you first familiarize yourself with these details. During the program, you will be given time to discuss the principles and jointing procedures with your course controller. Before proceeding with any cable terminations, it is recommended that, where applicable, you wear appropriate safety clothing. Ensure that the cable has been isolated in accordance with the regulations and that you have the necessary authority, such as a permit, to carry out work on the cable. Cable preparation begins by examining each end of the cable for damage to the insulation and ingress of moisture into the cable and cores. Now check the expiry date on the jointing kit label, which is located on the lid of the packaging. Ensure that the cable size is within the range of the kit as printed on the packaging. For an electrically and mechanically safe joint, the cable diameter and the jointing kit size should be compatible. In preparation for stripping the cable insulation, place the plastic mold against the joint area and overlap the two cable ends as demonstrated. Give plenty of overlap to allow for staggering of the connections at a later stage. Clip the two halves of the mold firmly together. Measure the outside diameter of the cable with a vernier caliper. Compare this measurement with the conical end of the mold. Cut off the appropriate step section from each end of the mold to match the cable diameter. Place the mold on the joint area and mark the position of the mold ends on each cable. Use a cable knife to ring cut the outer layer at the mark. Carefully make a longitudinal cut down the length of the cable. Remove the outer sheath by peeling it away from the cable down to the ring cut. Strip the other cable using the same procedure. For our demonstration, we feature an ECC type cable, and the following procedure applies. Separate the earth conductors from the wire armoring and bend them away from the joint area. Ring cut the armor wires where the outer sheath has been removed. Do not cut deeper than 1/2 the thickness of the armors. Take 4 to 5 wires at a time and break them off at the ring cut as demonstrated. Repeat this procedure for each cable until all the armor wires have been removed. Mark a point approximately 10 millimeters from the termination of the armoring. Using the cable knife, make a ring cut around the inner bedding at this point. Ensure that the depth of the cut is half the thickness of the bedding in order to protect the conductor insulation. Carefully remove the inner bedding as demonstrated. We recommend that you follow the lay of a particular conductor when making the cut. Make the cut on top of the conductor, being careful not to cut deeper than the thickness of the bedding. Cut the cores and earth wires as demonstrated. We recommend that the cuts be offset, thus preventing possible short circuits and bunching of the ferrules. Holding the appropriate sized ferrule against the conductor core, measure the length of core insulation to be removed. Now, strip off the core insulation. Take care when making the cut so as not to damage the conductors. After the break, we'll continue the demonstration when we crimp the cores and assemble the mold.